Folks, Jeff here at Winona Gardens. It's the second day of May, and I tell ya, if my grandfather who started our business 68 years ago could look down and see that I was selling tomatoes and peppers on the second day of May, he would not be pleased. And here's why. It's still very early. Now, we have them, we're selling them. There's a couple of things I want you to consider and to know before you go putting them directly into the ground and whatnot. This video will be a little bit longer than usual. So, first and foremost, the standard rule of thumb for planting your vegetable garden is the Victoria Day weekend. This is the 24th of May, give or take. That's the old standard. We've been using it for the better part of 70 years or more. There's still a chance of frost. There's still a chance of cold temperatures. And what I look for in my long-term temperatures, I want to see roughly 8 degrees Celsius or more at night. That's the nighttime lows. If we get to that stage, then we should be okay to plant. The other thing you have to keep in mind is the soil temperature. So the old rule of thumb, and this was an old vegetable grower that taught me this, if you can put on a kind of a skimpy bathing suit like a Speedo or something and sit in your garden on the ground in the soil and not get frostbite and not feel aches and pains, then it's warm enough to plant. But if you do that and you're not real happy after a short period of time, think about how your plants are going to feel. They're not going to be happy either. So soil temperature is important. If you're doing a container or raised bed garden, you have a slight advantage because that soil is going to warm up a little quicker. However, the nighttime air temperatures you still have to monitor, because if we get too low, your plants are also not going to be happy. Now, the advantage, of course, if you have a container, you can wheel it indoors for the night if it gets super cold. You can do the same thing if you buy any of these plants here. Put them outside during the day. If it gets cold, bring them in, protect them at night until such time as you're ready to plant. If we all do this, then we'll have a happy gardening season. If we don't, well, you'll be back buying more plants, which is fine. I got 4 kids. I got to put them all through college somehow. But I'd rather you have a successful gardening season. And we'll see you soon here at Winona Gardens.